Hello and welcome back. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our campaign in EU4. This is the Schizophrenic Sovereignty campaign. We're still playing as Korea, gearing up for a naval war with Japan. I'd like to get our power projection above 50. I'd like to reconquest some of Ainu land. Thinking about different ways we could attack him. We've got Humiliate Rival, requires us to occupy his capital. We've got Reconquest, which would require us to get a significant army. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Just took a drink of something and it came back up. We would need to land a bunch of troops here and then control it to get our taking war score. I actually think that the easiest war we could possibly declare is something similar to what we did with Ming against Japan. It would probably go a lot faster because we do have a very strong navy. We could revoke our embargo and then declare a trade war and then just demand his trade power, humiliate him, transfer war reparations, take a bunch of cash, and do all that. I think long term though, I want to make sure Korea does a really good job fighting against Japan, which is going to require him to actually get boots on the ground. So we're probably not going to go the trade war option, in favor instead of going after like this estuary here. This is worth 8.2% of the Nippon node. It's one of the only estuaries he has aside from this one, which we really can't take right now. Are there any other cores after Japan does this thing? Yes, there are plenty. But the only way we would actually have a slot to create another subject, yet another subject, would be if we somehow managed to integrate somebody. And I don't think we'll have any opportunity to do that in just 10 years, because that wouldn't make sense. So, anyway, right now we're spying on the Oirat, which are part of the, I'm assuming not the Girin node. You can see when you look at this tooltip who this actually applies to. It does not apply to Oirat. If we somehow got a merchant over here, we could get a bonus to spy network strength on Oirat. We already have the spy network guy. We already have intricate web weaver. Can't rival him. I guess for now we'll turn Girin back into just maximizing profit. I actually have honestly never used these other ones. Improve relations and siege ability 10% artillery bonus versus fort +1. That's actually really good. The only time I've ever even looked at these recently has actually been in the Universalis campaigns that I've done, and they're completely different. So I was considering going a focus on military to try to balance our monarch point generation, but our era has 4 points there, and also, even though we kind of want to get caught up on tech and knock out these other ideas, I just don't think it's going to be worth focusing on it. It's going to detract from our ability to get this. Also, I was looking at the fact that we're probably actually not going to be able to do much with the idea group aside from just choosing it, because we're 7 years ahead of time right now, and we only have 7 years left as this country, so I mean, I'll have to stockpile a ton of monarch points, and then we can maybe pick it and then knock out 3 or 4 of them, but beyond that, we're not going to be able to do very much with it. So that's that. Also makes me question whether or not we should really be paying so much for the level 3 Diplo guy, or administrative guy. I mean, he's good, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm happy to pay the money, but we could have another 6 ducats a month to build boats. Think about it. 6 ducats a month. That's an extra shipyard per year. So if I could build 7 more shipyards, or I could have 7 years worth of 1 monarch point times 12 months. 84. Would I rather have 84 admin points right now? No, it wouldn't be 84. It would be more than that, because we'd be going from level 3 down to level 1. So 84 times 2. Would I rather have 170 admin, or would I rather have 7 shipyards? 500 gold right now. If I had a, this is the opportunity cost, like value comparison. If I had a button right now where I could convert 525 gold into 168 admin points, would I click it? Definitely not, because we're ahead of time. We already have enough points for the tech. Yeah, no, we don't want him anymore. We want the level 1 guy. And I think we will probably focus on dip. Maybe the, I don't know. Maybe, he says. Don't really need the Diplo up guy, I don't need that stuff. Yeah. I think for like the 4th or 5th time in this campaign, we're going to go for exploration ideas. think we're gonna do it. Look at all that money coming in. And since we're not actually looking to declare war, well, I could actually declare war right this second. Come to think of it, we got one more heavy popping out in 15 days. What's stopping me from going to war right now? Would you accept a threat, by the way? No. And Britannia, your cores are all... No. Oh, we have some Buratian cores on Oirat. We don't even need to wait for the claim. Actually take back Oirat Britannia. We could do Reconquest on Oirat right now. Maybe we should wait for this core to complete so that I can accept the culture. Oh, we can accept the culture afterwards. Yeah, no, I don't want to wait. Let's keep maintenance at full. Let's go to war. Actually, no, we don't even need maintenance at full. What I do need more of is cannons. Which requires money. Which is another reason to not have that higher expense advisor. It appears that our king is a charismatic negotiator. More diplomatic reputation. The subjects are a little bit upset. I'm supposed to be improving relations with all of them right now. We could theoretically designate one or two of them as a march. Yaren is a steppe nomad. So I'm imagining that is the same thing as the horde, right? Yeah, negative plus 10%. And you are not a horde. And you are not a horde. Okay. Shipyard is complete. Shipyard is complete. Cannon number 3 coming up. There's that new heavy. I do think that Oirat is a much easier war right now. Does he even have a fort in the area? Nope. It's only 16 development we're going to get back, but we could just declare it right this second. Pretty big state. 5 provinces, wow. Alright, I'm going to focus... I already did focus dip. I'm going to keep dip going because I think we're going to probably take some provinces from Mongolia without having claims or cores or any real justification for doing so. Yep, we should declare war. It's that time, I think. And of course, Oirat somehow magically knows that I'm spying on him. Because the AI is AI, and it's, you know, it's going to AI. Alright, so where will we need to siege in this war? We want to ruin the Oirat's willingness to be at war. We don't need to even occupy a fort in the area. Mongolia has a level 1 fort here. Oirat has a level 1 fort. Seriously? 2 level 1 forts? Alright, well this war's going to be easy. We don't have a CB? Oh, whenever he doesn't attack Mongolia. Okay, gotcha. Sorry. It's been one of those days, okay? Like simple things are just kind of confusing every now and then. Okay, we only have some of our army here. Is Ainu doing okay? It's actually got 6.4 on rest now. The friendly troops do help, but I'd like to get another cannon going. I want to have at least 6 cannons, I think. We'll have this guy go here. And what was that diplomat going to work on, I guess? Maybe... Maybe he just spies on Oirat anyway for siege speed? I don't know. Don't really have anything else to do with him. We don't need to worry about improving relations with anyone, because we're not gonna try for a real ally. Apparently I've decided to go with this like feudal dynasty, crazy number of subjects strategy. Ooh, naval equipment manufactory. That's a good one. Make sure we have both leaders on the front line, just in case we need them. I am going to stay down on maintenance, though. I don't even think there's really much of an army out there. There really isn't. We can probably just beat him with like a 60% morale stack. Just need to siege some stuff. Get the ticking war score started. But one of the armies should probably march straight to Udi. Udi, Udi, Cootie. That's what it's called, right? Udi, Udi, Cootie. You heard me. Apparently marching around out here takes forever. Some of these guys can just hang back and loot. Chagatai is apparently over here, or there might just be like a single little one stack nearby that's actually been doing all that looting. I'll tell you what, let's go. I'm gonna take this whole army up there just to be safe. And also, I missed this province. Only 3 development. Highest development Mongolia stuff is that, already occupied. I mean, honestly, this guy might even be willing to just peace out, like, right now. It's about to be occupied by Chagatai, but we can still negotiate with Return Core. It'll just cost a little bit more stuff. Be better if we occupy it. Oh, that's different. Interesting. Oirat becomes a vassal of Chagatai. Oirat revokes their cores. So we are now actually suddenly at war with Chagatai. I'm not scared at all, but interesting. Okay. Let's go to full maintenance for now. Let's consider regrouping the armies a little bit. Suddenly we do have to worry about that. I am glad I sent a full army up there just in case. Let's also... Actually, let's send 3 troops this way from that direction. We still do need to get onto the war goal. Suddenly Chagatai has medium enthusiasm because, maybe that wasn't such a good idea. Mercantilism or not mercantilism? Trade steering plus 10% is kind of weak. Mercantilism's good. That is a larger army. Chagatai army got unblack flagged. Battle between here. Chagatai. So that is the 2-3-1 stack heading here. That doesn't seem like a good idea. For you, that is. Let's still try to prevent him from wanting to do that, because I don't want him to move around. I want him to just sit here and let me kill him. Military points? No, I need those, Ming. Ming, stop trying to take my military points. We currently have 86 trust. Doing this gives us 1. Not doing it will reduce it by 15. Fine. You're slowing down my military idea group, though, and I don't like it. This army needs to get onto the war goal. We get the ticking war score. Oirat still has no capital or fort in this area, so we can demand it without having to actually do anything. He did call in Kara. We're actually at war with freaking Kara. Kara came in. We're fighting 2 of our former countries. What is happening? You're so crazy, Chagatai. That's probably why his enthusiasm just went up a tiny, tiny bit, and relative strength of the alliance just got hugely in his favor because of the Kara army. Well, I say hugely, but I mean, the center of Asia and Europe is like the weak spot for tech. He is on tech 11. We have tech 12. Like, what? What are you going to do? Expect this to be present when? 68. So sometime before I'm done. And sometime before I'm done. Good. Alright, am I properly engaging here? We've got that guy going to Huilinbur on the 22nd. I've got a 3 stack going there. No, we need more troops that way. We need an actual leader to go that way. Seventh. He's getting there on the 22nd. We're getting there on the 23rd. It is flat terrain. We should probably have the leader here. That fight's probably not going to go very well. And we are locked, unfortunately, so I guess we just have to commit to it and just rally troops in. We'll lose a few troops, but we've got plenty of manpower. Let's see if we can get a siege started on that fort. Oh, God. Wow, the morale disparity is huge. 3.3 versus his 4.16. Military drill, so he's got full defensive ideas. Power projection, army tradition, prestige, thriving arms industry. Army tradition plus 13%. The 11 army tradition that we have right now is not very much. So like I said, that battle's not going to go very well. I think we actually just need to cut our losses on that. Get the army consolidated, focus on the war goal. Yeah, that army got stack wiped. Okay. Let's go pick up that cannon, bring him over, escort him over. The siege started with the siege leader, who I just accidentally had start the movement over again. Park the majority of the army on the war goal. 17th of February. Alright, we're gonna need another leader. I don't want to do military. I don't want to pay for it. So we'll turn our guy into a guy and cross our fingers. 3-2 is okay. He's already locked, so we're gonna do the fight no matter what. He's got 5 in the front row to our 4 in the front row. He is our best option. I hope that he doesn't die. Gosh, that morale disparity. Am I missing something? Are we like really hurting here on something somewhere, some modifier? Not really. Concerned that this cannon's gonna get kind of isolated and stuck and whatever. I'm gonna park it back home. I can't really see getting it through right now. And it looks like this whole attacking on step is maybe a bad idea too. That might be part of the reason why he's kicking my ass so hard. Not to mention that 4-1 leader, I guess that's not that great. We didn't get stack wiped this time, thankfully, but we can't control our retreat either. Alright, how are we going to counter these damn horde cav units? We're going to counter them with cannons. We have 4 cannons? No, we have 10 cannons. Well, 9, soon to be 10. And more importantly, we have the war goal. And his enthusiasm is on medium and he's got war exhaustion. I mean, this is a very surprising turn of events. I thought it would just be like a quick, just, you know, give me these couple provinces. And it would have been if we had actually declared maybe a couple months earlier. And not had to deal with the, Joyride having enough war score to actually do the peace deal. Let's come everyone into here. He's going where? Going east. 17th. Alright, just need to consolidate. I am going to start working on this fort, although getting on to Chagatai would... It's amazing how often I've been fighting Chagatai lately. That's my best leader. He's the one that we got to get out there fighting. So, maybe we wall breach here. How much war score is this worth? It's not going to be against the war leader, obviously, because the war leader is really far away, but it would be worth a little bit of war score. And there are revolts there, again. I can't make it into a core, obviously, but we can transfer this to our subject. We do want to get on Onan Goal as well to occupy it. I think what we do is we take these guys to Onan Goal. This army should maybe be safe, and if we see them marching that way, we'll just double back. But if we can occupy Onan Goal, let's see how much actual war score we're going to need for a peace deal. Cool, there's our core. Let's go ahead and turn that into a state. Let's finish the core. Let's also accept that culture group. Let's give it to an estate. It makes naval supplies. Pretty damn good income. Mostly production income. Let's give this one to the clergy, though. And then we can revoke coastal clergy provinces. So that we can try to get the clergy, the naval force limit higher from the shipyards and stuff. This one has naval supplies, which, even though it's inland, will actually give us... it does give me naval force limit. And do we actually get sailors? Even with fish, we don't get sailors on inland provinces. So we don't need to worry about that. Alright, I guess that's the only change I'm going to make there. Unless... you revoke... There was a second merchant province. I had assigned a bunch of extra land to them in order to get the right click. Yeah, they don't need this one anymore. Chinaware province. They can be disloyal for 1 month. So, how do we look on a peace deal, man? Like... need 10 war score to make demands, but if we had that met, he's only 13 reasons away from giving us the much higher development province of the two. Alright, 50 military points to just make this war easy. I don't want to run out of time. I want to be able to go to war with Japan, and I want it to go well, and I want to be able to attack Cochin as well. So, I guess with that in mind, it probably still makes sense to do the... Holy crap, never mind. 14-day siege ticks? Forget it. I'm really glad I didn't just press that button, because we also just got lucky and we got it. So that's good. Lose ducats for professionalism. Yeah, we want professionalism right now. That's kind of expensive, though. Can't cancel any of these. Can't get money back from that. I really don't want to take a loan, but I guess for the sake of getting professionalism, we will take a loan. State firearm regiments. Army drill gain modifier plus 40%. That only affects army drill. It doesn't affect professionalism gain, so I don't think we're going to click that. Maybe the AI can click it later. That actually took us to 11%, which puts it in -1 reasons for that acceptance. I can't demand this because it's not occupied by us. And I can't core it. It needs to be transferred. So that's really all we have to do is just go occupy that now. We could go try to siege down Oirat's capital. It's also worth a fair bit of war score. This one's worth 12. Let's go occupy that. Cool. All right. Well, that actually went really, really well, that siege. Okay, I'm going to take a break here. I'll be back in the next episode where we will probably wrap this war up and then focus all of our attention on Japan and Cochin. Cool. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next episode. See you soon.